Hey guys, McJeffries here, and welcome back to the McJeffries Network on OpenTTD. Now, we start today looking at this electric train, which we shouldn't really be looking at, because it shouldn't really be here. I think it's because I've just released the trains again on the route that we set up last time out, so it's still sort of recovering from that. You see it's heading towards Rundinghattan line. What we are going to be doing today, though, is getting some wood into this sawmill and creating ourselves some timber. So I'm going to pause the game very quickly and I'm going to get this started. So we're going to go to this depot here and we're going to buy ourselves a train. Let's see. In fact, I'll go for tractive effort normally, but this time out I'm going to go for power, just to see if we get a different assortment of vehicles. Mostly electric, you might have noticed. Let's open this up a bit more, shall we? They're all electric. Not good. Where's the one I'm looking for? There's an HST. There's the power hall. I think it was this one I was looking for. Yeah, the Class 66, or the diesel. Oh god, no, not the diesel. Let's go with the 66. I want to go with something a bit different to normal for this. We have a pretty good line now that's relatively flat, so we don't need to be going excessive when it comes to power. This should be sufficient. Top speed of this also is 75 miles per hour. Actually, let's cut back on that again a second, because I think there's a faster one. Wait, you're 110. It's a shame we're not in the steam age, because that would have been good, having a Gresley A1 or a Merchant Navy. In fact, these are all express passenger, but you know, would have been interesting. What am I looking for? Is it that one? Yeah. Oh well. We don't need to worry about that. Right, wood. I'm going to go with the stake cars, because I think they look pretty cool. I'm going to take this up to a length of 8, like so. Pin U and pin U. Okie dokie. So first things first, this train is going to go via, yeah, let's start right at the very top. So here, it's going to go via entry exit, it's then going to go via approach slow, and then it's going to follow the slow line here all the way down this stretch of line till we get to here. It's then going to head on to the Conway chord, like so. It's then going to follow the Conway chord right the way through here. Is that a waypoint? Nope, I don't think there's a waypoint there anymore. There is one there though. Okay, let's see what that is. Okay, and then we're going to head this way via Linbourne Freight, through the tunnel, via Pludden Waypoint, via Trotway Freight Link, via Rundinghattan Freight, under this long tunnel, through Carnpool Freight West, through Carnpool Freight South, via Cordingham Waypoint, via Chatbourne Waypoint, which is all the way over here. Some of these trains, I'm quite impressed by how full they're getting now, actually. It's quite good to see. Right, Chatbourne Waypoint, through this tunnel here, down to Dartbourne Avoiding Line. Yep, all good there, and then it's a long journey over to Nanfield Bridge, and then it's another long journey all the way up to Lenford Slough, and then Chetburg Freight. Is this a one-way thing? Yeah, don't worry about that one. Through this tunnel, out here, and then via Lentfield Waypoint, and then via Lentfield West. We'll do the non-stop via in a second, and then we follow this line all the way along via Approach Slough, via Platform 2, and then via Gimborough Market East. And we keep following it all the way down here like this. Go via the fast line here. Up this bit here, through this long tunnel, out the other side here. I don't need to go via South Approach. There. Through this long tunnel. It's a long route, this. It is a long route, this. Right, Wanley Woods. It's where we start to slow down. And then we go into Great Trunwood Forest, where we load up. And then we head back Wanley Woods. Follow the line. Go via the fast line here. And via the fast line here. Keep following the line. There. And then we'll go over via what's this, P5. And then out via the Slough here. Follow this fast line all the way along. Via Lentfield West. Via the Lentfield Waypoint. Into the freight lines. Via the long tunnel. Chetburg Freight. Lenford Slough Approach. And then via the freight line. It's a long, long journey, this one. I can imagine this will be one where, in real life, there'd probably be a stopover so the driver can actually have a break. Because it is an incredibly long journey. Chapbourne, Cordingham, Freight South, Freight West, Rundinghattan, Trotway, Pludham, through the tunnel, out the other side of the tunnel, Limbourne, through this tunnel, get another long tunnel, comes out here, via Biddingpool, follow this dotted line here, Conway Court East, Conway Court Approach Slough, follow this line all the way along to here, like so, and then this one we go via unloading 1 into there, and into there. Right. You are non-stop via. You are non-stop via. And you are non-stop via. On the way back, you are non-stop via. So are you. So are you. Here is no loading, although I don't think we need to do that. You are serviced, you are no loading, no unloading. Right. I think that's all set up. Now it's the boring bit. The timetabling. I do not miss this. Right, so forest there. All of these 1500 as per usual. Okie dokie. This here is a 45 speed limit. This here is as fast as you like. This one here I believe is a 45 speed limit. And all of these are as fast as you like, apart from this bit here where it drops to 40 temporarily. And then here it hits 30. Let's go through Hadborough Bay. Going through Flayborough it slows down to 30. And then apart from that, it's go like the clappers until we get to here where it goes to 45. So this one here is also 45. It's actually easier than I thought it would be. Freight is a lot easier because we've got that huge freight only line where it's 75 miles an hour pretty much the entire way. Here is 30. So we go through Flayborough again. Out the other side, and then this one here is also 30. I don't think there's a slowdown for maybe not in that direction, but on the return here I think I'll slow down for 50 just for that crossover, because there's several crossovers in a row, so it would make sense. This one here, there's a speed limit of 40. Conway Court East, here 45. Here 45. Here 30. And 30. And 30. Here I think is 15. And here is 30. Autofill. Right. Open up this. We want a new category called wood. Another new category, WO. GTF to NPC. And it is 14 units long. There we go. You go down into that category. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 will do. And we'll set... yeah, we'll set you off for now. And we'll leave you up there. We can now get rid of that. We can move that to there. That will move up there. Now we want to move the timber to a secondary processing center. So I want to follow this line here, follow this line here, follow this line here, and then this line here. In fact, actually, let's go a different way with this. So let's come up this way instead, and out this way, and head up through Fort Hampton Way. There's Marfingley Market. Again, we've got lots of freight trains on this line already, I'm aware of that, but at the same time, here's our chemicals plant. That's not doing too bad actually. At the same time, we have got pathing still available that trains can use. For example, we have a recycling depot here. I reckon at this point here we could have a junction with another line coming off, and somewhere over here, furniture factory. Yeah, you turn timber into goods. That is perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. So this point here, we're going to take all of this town back. Wee bit destructive, I'll admit, but processed timber. In fact, we don't need that. Raw material, no, fixtures is what we want. Here, 1, 2 by 8, and then processed products we want goods. This does make goods, doesn't it? Yes. It also needs manufacturing supplies. There we are. Right. So this will come down and connect here, like that. This one will come down and connect here like this. You there, you there. You there, you there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. This line will come in this way. This line will come in this way. So there's going to be a signal there. And there's going to be a signal there. So let's say that is that, that is that. And that will connect up like that. And the reason there's a gap there is so that we can have our entrance tracks. Again, if I just do a little bit more trimming here and a little bit of trimming here, I can actually create our secondary entrance track, which will go down like this, and it will connect up like that. Okay, that's all good. And then over here, that's perfect. You connect there, you connect there. Like that and like that. Path signal, path signal. And then get rid of that one and that one. Waypoint there, waypoint there. So what's this? This is RFF. Unloading. And this is RFF loading. Get rid of that, get rid of that, open this, drag this over to here, pin U. Right, something else we're missing here actually is something quite important. Let's take that back a second. Okay, so what we want next to the station here is a separate station, like so, with separate buffers, like so. We want a signal there and a signal there. Okay. Let's see, if I do that like that, I should be able to put a signal there. Maybe not there. There. In fact, this might have to go one square further up. Like so. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. Okay, I can fix that. 8. So that goes there. That goes there. And I'm going to have to do some jigging around here because I realise I've just got this wrong. Because these are the loading platforms that I've just put here, and not the unloading platforms. But that's fine. That is fine, because with a little bit of jigging, I can do Oh. Like that. If I press shift, what goes? Right, good. Okay, so now I need to do some reallocating of platforms, which again is not a problem. There we are. Let's make sure that should be part of furniture factory. Yeah, good. Processed, containers. Do that, and we'll also get some stacks to go next to it there. And if I stick a crane there, or maybe the whole of that will be a crane. See, there's lots of different types of containers that we can have here. This is something that I wanted to do actually, was make my stations a bit more decorative, because they are a bit bland at the moment, admittedly. So it's a bit part of the plan really, to make them a bit more interesting. Right, we'll have another crossover there as well. Okay, next lot of trains. This time I'm going to go for the tractive effort. Get the old power hauls going again. Maximum speed and timber. Got the container carriers, which we could use. That's not bad actually. Quite happy with that. Pin those. Get rid of that. Right. Now this one here goes via Plaid Hat and Waypoint. Might as well do the second half of this now. Unloading. There. Depot. There. Okie dokie. I might be able to do some more rejigging with this actually in the future, if necessary. But I don't think it'd be that necessary really. Anyway, Plaid Hat and Waypoint. Plaid Hat and Waypoint. I'd help if I knew what the damn things were called. Then we go via Fondingville twice. Sort that out in a second. And then it's via Fetborough Slow twice. And then down here it's via Grondham Slow twice, and then Hartbridge Slow twice. And then go via here, and then via 2 and 4. Sorry, 1 and 4. For some reason this, I think that's an oil train, hasn't been set up properly. That's all good. And then somewhere down here, here it is. It slows down to go on this line here. Long tunnel there actually. I could do with another waypoint just to say we can sort of pick up the speed again. Pin that for a second. Right, Pleatown Freight. And then we follow this freight line here all the way down to Conway Court East, and then out onto the main line here. And then follow this all the way along. Like so, like so, like so, like so, until we get to here. And then here. and at this point we want to go via the timber line, like that. Okay. So that one's a little bit easier, as it happens. So you are non-stop via. You are non-stop via. Is that all of them? I think it is. That's the processing center. And then this heart bridge is non-stop via. So is this one. And then here, that's all good. And then here is service. And here is no loading, no unloading. Okay, open up this. So at this point I'm going to scoot back over here quickly, just to make sure. So up until Plaid Hatton Waypoint, that's going to be full speed, and that should be fine, shouldn't it? Yeah. Or maybe a bit of a slowdown to Fondingville. Maybe we'll do something like 50. And then at Fondingville you'll go max speed. Through Fetborough here you go max speed. Grondon max speed. I think it's only once we get to here that we slow down to go through Marfingley Market, because there are people standing at the station. We don't want to injure anyone. Gronton slow, we slow down to 45. And Conway Court East we slow down to 45. And here we slow down to 45. And then here it's 30. And 30. And 30. Here is 45. Here is 45. Town Freight. Yep, here's 45. Here is 30. Like so. Hartbridge is all good. This bit's all good. At Fondingville, we slow down to 50. At Plaid Hatton, we slow down to 45. And then here we slow right down. In fact, let's go back here quickly. Cancel that. I think at this point here, whoops, would help if I assigned it properly. Donfing Hill Waypoint, there we go. Right, pin that a second. So where's Plaid Hatton? Plaid Hatton is there. So it needs to be before Plaid Hatton. Go via here, and then after Plaid Hatton on the return, like so. We also need to make sure that this train is going to the right waypoint first. There we are. Open this again. So here is 45. Okay. So at Plaid Hatton it is 45. Once you hit Donfing Hill it drops to 30. Into here it's 30. In fact, going into the depot it's going to be 15. Here it's 30. Oops, somehow managed to zoom out there. No, sorry, what am I doing? This is 15 as well. This is 30. Okay. Go to here. 1500. autofill. Right, this one that I've just started, I'm going to stop you for a second and make sure you are fitted for wood. Yes, you are. Good. Let's check another random one here. Are you fitted for wood? Yes, you already are. Good. Perfect. This one needs to be fitted for timber. There we are. We are going to bring in wood from lots of different places. This is just to get the supply chain started. So don't worry too much at this moment, because I know that the timber supply, well, we're bringing in less wood than we're taking away timber. And by the way that the universe works, that isn't actually possible. So I will sort that out. I will off camera get some more wood trains coming in. Right, so we don't actually need many timber trains. I think 6 will probably do. Did I drag you into the wrong bit? I think I dragged you into the wrong bit. Whoops. Yep, I dragged you into the wrong bit. Okay. You need to go there. You go into that. And then all of these trains go into the subcategory. Here's a schoolboy error. I don't think I've ever done that before. That's a new one for me. Okay, and the final one, we can now close that one. We bring this up. Just trying to think, where would be the smart place to go for this last bit? I think the smart place to go for this last bit, I've got this set to autofill, haven't I? It's definitely set for timber. Yep. Okay, so you can go. The last one is going to be, let me think. So the last one's going to be quite a long journey. So I'm not going to do my original plan. I think instead what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in a goods train as well. So obviously the goods train is going to go via the freight terminal. Now I believe this is where the goods trains go. Yes. So actually I've got this set up quite nicely. Why are you going via there, by the way? I have to redo that. I think if I have the goods train come out again this way and head north, I want a north freight terminal as well. As you know, this is the line that goes up to Rindingstone and places like that. There's train there, there's train there. Railjets are still in action, as you can see. Doing a pretty good job by the looks of it as well. See, a freight terminal near Rindingstone would be quite good, but I'm not entirely sure where the space would be. I mean, we've got quite a bit of space here, actually. If I rebuilt this, so that that is the length of the depot. That should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Like so. And then did that and added an extra 2 to, let's say, this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And then redid this slightly. Put a cross there, like so, and like so. Put a signal there. So actually there is kind of enough room here to build a new sort of mini freight terminal at least. Although I probably would build the actual terminal over here and use the through lines in order to get trains through. I mean, saying that, we've got a big loop of track that we could possibly do here. Let's do a little bit of landscaping a second. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. I reckon if I build this properly, I can actually have electric trains working on this route, which would be quite nice. So there we go. There should be a signal somewhere over here. There's one there. What's this? You're a metal workshop. Okay, I can get rid of you then. So here we'll have a big loop of track coming in. We want electrified for this. So we want a big loop of track coming in like this. It's probably smarter if I built the exit line. Another thing I want to do is pop that there, because all the passenger trains use the bay. And then this will be the exit track, or the entry track actually. Might be the entry track for this, because then if I do right, let's take this back a second. Was not expecting to build this on camera, but here we are. Do that. Do that. Okay. I mean, we could make this a two-way thing. I mean, I want to emulate the design that we've got down in the south, but on a slightly different scale. Obviously, because this is a different size that we've got here. Okay, let's pull this along a bit more, like that. And this will be one station. So let's go containers. We want a set for waypoints here actually, plus a through track. So let's have a look at this. I think if I do this as the way through, with this side next to the water as the through track, that would be quite helpful. Like so. No, I'm still not happy with this. So this is it's gonna be on a smaller scale, so I can get away with, if I had 2 extra tracks like that, and then do it a bit like that. This here is all going to be one big station, 6 tracks long, and then here it's going to be 3 in that direction and 3 in that direction, and that's going to be one station. And it's going to be a through track here as well, just in case we need it. And then over here we're going to do the same, but facing. Let's make sure we've got enough room for this. So the through track is going to be on this side. So say that's the through track. Man, it's always harder than you think, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, I'm going to reprofile all of this track here. So you're going to carry on going diagonal right up until you can't go diagonal anymore, and then you're going to slope up, which happens to be exactly where I didn't want it to be. There we go. Right, you there, slope and slope. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then all of this is going to be connected to a line Yeah, I'm not sure this is going to fit the way I want it to. I mean, it might do, but it'll be very tight.